Alright, let's check by the cemetery again. What kind of stuff can I get this time? Or nothing.
Hello again, son. I'm sorry.
Alright, bye. Nice talking to you.
I loaded in for this.
Let's level our crew up. Our scouts and so on.
Welcome to your worst nightmare.
I wonder how much I can pump up the accuracy of snipers if I keep leveling them up, for example. Oh, wow. Now you really do have to choose what you're leveling up, don't you? Let's go for scouts. There's a fairly obvious usefulness that you get from how far they can move as individuals, and no one else can really level up as a result. I don't know if I'd want to prioritize Lancer or an Engineer over Shock Trooper and Sniper. So it might just be this one, this time.
Good work, Matt. Looks like that's it.
And the scouts got new potential. Oh, I just realized Lancers are underleveled. There we go. Let's catch them up. Not trying to leave them behind. I kind of assumed everyone was 5, and then I noticed the 4 floating in there. Alright, anything new for the... Nope, nothing new for the Lancers. So everyone's level 5 except for Scouts at level 6. And that's all my experience got this time. I'll go for an accuracy boost on rifles. Bam. Yeah, I could do without pretty much all the dialogue on this at the headquarters, because they didn't exactly write stuff for them to say that's interesting. Well, absolutely accuracy boost on the sniper rifles. That's the biggest limitation that those guys have, is the fact that they have a weird circle that they aim within, which is kind of rough for a sniper. Hey! And more defense for my units. I think we're good to go. As usual, we have the 2 new stories. Imperial Shadow hits Barious. Whoa. Screen completely freaked out for a second there. Wonder what that was up with. Central Gallian Command reported on the 15th that the militia had encountered and routed a contingent of Imperials stationed in Barious, the culmination of a clandestine investigation into reported Imperial activity in the area. The Badlands topography is poorly suited to combat maneuvers, and the region holds little to no strategic value, making the Empire's goal there unclear. One theory suggests that the desert region is home to an as-yet unmined lode, and that Imperial forces were stationed there for the purpose of Ragnite speculation. Gallia Federation talks begin. During a press session on the 10th, Gallian Prime Minister Borg called for talks with Federation Ambassador Townshend, slated to visit Gallia at the end of the month. In the light of the increasingly complex conflict between Federation and Empire, however, many suspect the Federation views this as a chance to acquire Gallia for its resources. This announcement has been met with vehement opposition from members of the Parliament with strong ties to the former Imperial cartels. Ambassador Townshend responded to the invite in a public address, stating that he firmly believes that joining hands to thwart the Empire's hubris ambitions is essential to assuring peace for Europa. Oh, she does. Largo's Passion. We'll get back to that, though. So these are unlocking previous chapters in the book, where if you go into the book view and you keep scrolling backwards over and over again, you can get to previous chapters. I'll get to those at some point. Not this episode. I've heard hints that this particular chapter might be a long one, so I'm not going to try to do any extra things alongside it. I've heard that the fight can be a big deal, but I don't know anything about it yet. The Battle of Barious, Chapter 7. A history unfolds.
What I expected, but it really wasn't this.
Amazing, isn't it? I was surprised when I first came here, too.
There aren't any windows or skylights in here, but it's still so light.
The ruins are made of stone with a high Ragnite concentration. It lights itself.
It's uncanny.
Look at this. Something's written on the wall here. It's in Old Northern script. Old Northern? It was the dominant writing system in Europa. You still see it on a lot of old monuments.
Do you know how to read it, Faldio?
Yeah, we just covered it this last year. Let's take a look. It's more or less a recounting of the Darkson calamity as the history books tell it. The Darksons unlocked some secret property of Ragnite and tried to conquer the continent. 100 cities raised its fell light, 100,000 men and beasts therewith. It says this area used to be one of the cities lost in that purge as well.
So they did use Ragnite.
It was in the middle of that destruction that the Valkyrur suddenly came into the picture. Supposedly they rose to face the Darksons, armed with sacred lances, blue with flame. That became the War of the Valkyrur.
I had a picture book about that as a girl. But it's fiction, right? Like a fairy tale.
Ruins like these dot the Europan map, traces of the culture that once ruled the continent. The majority of the anthropological community now agrees that the Valkyrur did exist. Wow, this is so educational. The Valkyrie won and rose to power, while the Darksons were scattered across Europa. There are some who worship the Valkyrie as the saviors of Europa even today. Meanwhile, the Darksons got branded with the stigma of their past and were persecuted. With no land of their own, they had to work as itinerant laborers and Ragnite miners. Which is why there are so many Darksons still working in the industrial sector today.
I never knew that. Come to think of it, Isara's dad was an engineer, wasn't he?
Anyway, that's enough history for today. Let's keep checking for Imperial tracks.
The Darkson Calamity.
I've been looking, but I still ain't seen nothing but sand. Those imps got some strange tastes if they're sunning themselves out here. What's got you, Rosie? Ain't like you to be so quiet. You got the runs or something?
You're foul, Largo. And I'm just annoyed. Takes some kind of brass to blow up a chunk of turf this big, don't you think? Looks like the dark hairs have been bad news for the rest of us folks since day one.
What do you mean by that?
What do you think I mean?
No archaeological proof exists to support the theory that Darksons destroyed Barious.
Look around! How much more proof do you need?
And it's an unfair generalization to assume that all Darksons cause trouble for others.
You saying you don't? Look, it's 'cause of you people that my whole...
All right, time out, you two.
You stay out of this, Largo!
We're on patrol here. You keep squawking, and we're likely to get sniped. You too, kid. You know Rosie's got a temper on her. She wouldn't go off if you didn't talk back.
I don't believe anything I've said is untrue.
Stubborn as mules, both of you.
Interesting to make scenes like that optional, just because they kind of seem like the central conflict of the characters. It's kind of one of the primary forms of development here. Inside the spiral.
Faldio, what is that? It's called the Valkyrian Spiral. Okay, so what is it? I was talking about their power before, remember? The sacred blue flame? The spiral motif on their relief carvings are said to represent inexhaustible power. Oh, I didn't know that. Still, we haven't seen any Imperials here. Not even any signs of entry. I guess it's possible that this wasn't what brought the Empire out here.
Well, the others are waiting. Let's go back.
Sure, let's go.
Huh?
What in the...
Alicia, what just happened?
I don't know. I barely even touched it and this door just opened.
It looks like it keeps going.
An underground chamber in the Barious ruins. This is a huge discovery.
Should we go in?
Do you have to ask?
All right, let's take a look.
And now we fight. First contact.
Whoa. What is this place?
It seems like it goes on forever.
Wow, look at this wall. Amazing.
There are engravings everywhere. What do they say, Faldio?
I'm not sure. I wish I could tell you. They're too ancient for me to decipher.
Welkin! We're not alone.
Who's there?
Well, how surprising to find you here. We don't get many visitors. I won't ask how you were able to break in. It's not really important. But you defile this sanctum with your presence.
Guys, that's Maximilian.
Maximilian? Wait, but he's the enemy commander.
Hold it right there! You take one more step and I'll shoot you down, I swear I will!
What?
Lower your weapon. Your lives are worthless to me, but I do not wish to stain this sacred place with blood.
So she's a Valkyr, right? White hair, black hair?
If you are determined to have this confrontation, why don't we settle it outside?
Welkin.
Welkin. So, you're the brat who's responsible. My compliments for the Vassal Bridge and the base in Cloden. You quite impressed Jaeger, who was singing your praises, boy. Silvaria, come.
Sir.
Now's our chance to take out their commander.
She's right, Faldio. Let's go!
Right.
Oh, interesting. For some reason I thought that was going to be the mission. I mean, it would have been weird. There was like no setup for it to be a mission. The desert duel with Maximilian. Maybe this will be the mission, actually. They have such an interesting little structure to how they handle this. 1, asterisk, 2, 3, 4A, 4B, 4C, 5. Oh, within one chapter. This is probably... Yeah, this is probably... Oh yeah, that's a map. The desert duel with Maximilian.
Let me catch you up on the current situation.
The enemy commander, Maximilian, is making for our base camp aboard a massive tank. It is imperative that you stop him before he reaches us. Your objective is the destruction of that giant tank. It is equipped with machine guns on both sides, so brace yourself for a merciless reception as you approach. Keep your distance when possible, and use your tank and lancers to take those machine guns out one by one. It also has large caliber cannons at both fore and aft ends that can't be destroyed. Their range is as you see here. So if you're in front of the tank, it can shoot basically everywhere, but if you're below it, it can shoot all over the place. Wait. Which side's the front? I thought the place with all the range might have been the front, but the back side seems to have a giant cannon, so maybe the left side's the front? Either way, it shoots in front of it. If you're to its side, you're safer. They will fire at anything that stops in the range depicted. Keep your tank and troops clear of them if you want to live. So we need to... Oh, no capturing here. They're going to destroy the camp. Don't let Welkin die. Don't let 20 turns happen. Destroy the enemy tank. Nothing about enemy bases this time. Good luck. By the way, just if you meet the enemy commander, just shoot him. Just shoot him. Just get it over with. Get rid of the leader of their entire army. Because otherwise, hundreds of more people die because of some asshole. Like, you could just end the war right there. Or at least really mess up their team. Alright, I've got some basics set up. In the top base, I have an engineer, and I have a lancer, along with a Welkin. Bottom base, I have... well, everything, basically. I've got my sniper, my shock trooper. Specifically, I have, how do you put it? This Largo's up top, Jan's in the bottom, and down here there's a recon and a shock trooper, because those are Rosie and Alicia. Got to get these names straight. And then down here we have an engineer and a lancer again. So both places have an engineer and a lancer to try to fire on the tank repeatedly, wherever it might be, as it moves along that arrow. Hard to get a good idea of how the space works out here. Bit of trial and error with the unit placement, but we can always pull people out if we need to. Hopefully this will work out. We can always change who's deployed, if I'm careful.
That tank is our target. We have to stop it. Squad 7, move out!
So we have to defeat a tank while sitting on its while trying to stay to its direct side.
Now, dear Gallians, flee or be crushed underfoot of the Batomys.
Your Grace, I will eliminate the forces east of the temple, then return to provide support.
Very well. Though I doubt I shall require your assistance. The Batomys shall rest atop their riven camp before long.
Welkin, take a look at that tank.
Holy. With armor like that, I don't figure my anti-tank lance will do much good.
And I don't like the look of that cannon. Standing in front of that thing's a bad idea.
Let's watch and wait for now. It has to have some kind of weak point.
Yep, I'm doomed. So this thing has 6 guns attached to it, is that what that is? Batomys turret. 1,200 hit points each, and they're in all those different directions. Then there's the main cannon. They're saying they don't think the lancers are going to hurt it. That's always worrying. Oh, there's a sniper down there. That's not encouraging either, to have a sniper shooting at me the whole time. And we have 2 bases down there. This is my main base. Looks like I could deploy somebody down there now, but I couldn't deploy anyone there from the get-go. Let's see. I'll send Juno down there. So the last thing I want is anybody capturing the base, so I'm going to send somebody down there so they can defend it if anyone goes after it, because that's how you lose the mission. Or one of the ways to lose the mission. We're just going to want to fire on this thing. Its guns have health, so if we can take out its guns, then we have less incoming attacks. They don't appear to have any engineers as far as I can see so far. That's something at least. Let's give Largo a shot. Am I in direct line of fire from the get-go? For now, I'm relatively safe, apparently. Where are the guns? Oh, that's a gun. These weird little boobs. They're booby guns. I only really see one from here. Chance of hitting seems iffy at best. But do I really want... the question is, do I dare get closer? Oh, that one's closer. That'll make a better target. If I can see it... oh yeah, it takes a bit more of the reticle at least. Let's just be very careful. And let's try not to... when I take my third shot, if I'm not refilling my ammo, let's just be sure to get out of here before things get worse. I didn't hit the turret, did I? That's not encouraging. Come on, Lancer. You've got a job to do. Hit the bad guy in his weak spot. Oh yeah, the D-pad is actually... thank you, comment. D-pad is definitely easier for fine-tuning than the joystick is. I didn't hit the turret still. Ha. Alright. Maybe I should risk getting closer and see what happens. Does it shoot? Oh. That's something to be worried about. Just come on, come on. Yay! We did it! It's gonna take 2 more shots like that to kill it, though. That is concerning. Alright. I'm back near the engineer if I want to repair. Let's give our tank a shot. Our Lancer has been disappointing so far. Also, my weak spot is facing the tank. That's a rough way to start out with my vehicle. Let's turn around before I die. Alright. Give this a shot. Accuracy doesn't seem super more promising right now. There we go. We hit it at least. That's a good starting point. It may just be best to give him a go rather than continually mess up with the Lancer. Let's see. Please. Alright, 1 weapon down. It's got a weird gaping wound on the front now. Alright. I could give it one more go. Maybe I can finish off the last one. Obviously, a big question is going to be just how vulnerable is the, how vulnerable am I during its turn? Come on. Wow. Way better dice rolls with the Edelweiss than with the Lancer, huh? They had similar cones for attacking, but the Edelweiss just flat out was more successful. Just gonna back up a little bit. I don't know if it'll run me over or not, but I don't really want to find out. Alright, we'll see what happens. It's their turn. There's 2 guns down. That's a start. Oh, I'm probably gonna get shot by its other gun while it comes around the corner, huh? Uh-oh. If only the interception fire was smart enough to shoot any of the weak spots. It's just shooting the big dumb bot. Oh no, it's turning straight towards us. That's not good news for a few reasons. This game seems like super tanks. Jan, why? Where's that guy going? Oh, just to shoot us. Oh, took some damage at least. Whoa, he's running for it. I think he's going for my base. Oh. How far did he go? I think I've lost all line of sight with him. During the beginning of my turn, a scout should show up in my base, and then I can figure out where his character's going. Or did he? Was that him and they're running? Oh, maybe it's just the guy flanking us. Ow. guess I'll just be happy they're using all these CP on those other characters instead of the tank. Although I'm sure the tank is scripted to only move once per turn, otherwise you'd be in some serious trouble if it moved as often as most of our units do. Alright, here comes my character. Reinforcements have arrived. Alright, so she should be able to spot anyone coming in. I think this is the character that showed up, though, so the one that was running by. Well, we have weak spots to attack, and Jan is right there. Oh god. There's so many characters pointing their weapons straight at Jan, though, that I feel like he's gonna just get shot down. Let's try our sniper. We'll see if I can take these guys out. Otherwise, he'll be in trouble. Oh. D-pad, go. I believe in you. Come on. Ah. Well. I'm feeling lucky today. Try this again. Careful. Got him. Alright.
Sweet dreams.
50% success. It's a start. Oops. Wasn't really trying to move. Alright, come on. What? It hit the wall in front of me. No, don't lie to me about hitboxes, game. I got enough tactical decisions to make without you, like, being wrong about whether or not I can shoot. Damn it. That's actually infuriating when you shoot at something and it hits an invisible hitbox of some debris in the environment. A first-person shooter's hitboxes should always match the 3D models, otherwise you're just lying to your player, and then they can't make smart decisions. Which goes double for a turn-based game. Hey buddy, I'm gonna get nice and close for this shot. Cause fuck your general direction and your zip code. How's that for guaranteed hits?
Here we go.
Hey buddy. No! These dice rolls today. So tasty. And their ineffectiveness. Nope, aim, aim, aim! Oh, Jesus Christ. Jan is not gonna make it. That is not going well. Oh god, it's not even a good chance of killing either. Mashing the B button as hard as I can. Nope. There we go. Okay. So yeah, maybe I shouldn't have given him a turn, because that went very poorly for me. And since they have line of sight on my entire group here, I suppose the best I can do is try to go kill him with Rosie. Even she's gonna be in trouble with all those turrets, though. Well, shit. She's out of ammo. The Edelweiss can cover some ground, at least. I should at least take out one more turret, right? Come on, don't miss on me again. Come on. There we go. It's progress, at least. So he's got a ladder on this side. That feels like it's going to be important. So can I climb the ladder and attack? That's probably what's going on here. I'm out of AP, though, unfortunately. CP. So there's not much I can do about that. Hopefully we don't instantly fail this turn. Whee! What's he gonna do?
Heed my words and no victory.
Oh.
Loose your fire, men. Annihilate our enemies.
Well, I didn't know about that one. I think our sniper's about to get run over by a tank. That's roughly what I expected to sound like, yeah. Ah, well, there she is.
Capturing a camp is for the feeble. A needless bother when it can be crushed outright.
He's just gonna mow our camps down.
Keep your head ahead, Lieutenant. That desert is covered by parts of standing ruins. If you shell unstable walls, fragments may fall and block the enemy's tank progress.
Roger that. I'll give it a try.
The team east of the temple is in bad shape. Some woman is sending up some major fireworks. At this rate, they'll be forced to withdraw.
I understand. We'll try to hold our ground here. All right. Let's slow that behemoth down with as much rubble as we can throw in front of it.
Listen closely. This information could save your life.
Slowing the Batomys? The standing remnants of ruins that still dot the desert can be knocked over by a mortar or anti-tank lance blast. While a few rocks cannot hope to halt the behemoth, they can at least slow it down. If a tank or the Batomys stands in the location a wall would fall upon, the wall cannot be kicked over. Act fast. Someone's just getting run over out there, isn't she? Oh, Edelweiss is getting shot. Did anyone die? Nope, Alicia's still alive over there. She's on the map. There she is. What base just got taken? Oh, that's the bottom corner camp, the one that nobody was in. That's not good for Jan. You might get shot by that Lancer. I don't know if they will bother to shoot normal units or not. Oh, there's a sniper. You going for my base? Hey! Alright. Oh god. It's getting another move. Is it shooting at my weak spot? Oh, it shot at Largo. Okay. I thought it was shooting at the weak spot. So every single turret takes shots. Ooh, Marina.
My rifle. Where's...
It's a damn powerful tank. We'll probably grab Marina with a Rosie, because she takes reduced damage from an interception fire. I'm gonna test what I'm thinking about. Let's go ahead and pause. I mean save. And a new file so I don't accidentally lose access to stuff. Yeah. So I'm going to test something. I shot its turrets off. Right now the whole thing is we don't have a way of weakening it. So I'm gonna see if the ladder is a weak spot, because that seems to be the only point of destroying the turrets, is that it seems to defend the ladders. Otherwise, what's the point of even destroying the turrets in the first place? And Alicia is located back here, where she's relatively safe. Can I go over it? There we go. So can I climb this? Yes. So like every ladder, I can climb it. Is anyone on here? It's a radiator. So if this is a radiator, what do I do to it? I can't move? So can I just blow this place up? Does that work? No? So do I have to blow up every turret in order to proceed? Can I leave Alicia up here, just standing on top of a tank? Alright. I'll go ahead and use the Edelweiss. Let's take out more turrets, and then maybe, once the turrets are down, then I can win? Just trying to figure out the rules while we go along. Yep. Here we go.
Here we go. Gotta love nature.
Hey, buddy. No more turret over here either. Yeah, there's a series of ladders that lead to radiators. So let's deal with that. If I turn my back to this guy, the Lancer's gonna be able to shoot me. May have to just accept that. Let's go grab our wounded comrade. Hopefully without dying in the process. Medic!
Please stay strong. I'm on my way.
Work your magic. You hear
Marina's been evacuated. No one's died permanently yet. Ow. Okay, not appreciating this kind of attention, frankly. It is not saying I'm going to kill it. That should mean that I don't do damage, basically. I don't really trust the grenades either.
Stop that tank from breaking through.
I probably got myself in more trouble by coming over here. I was just trying to get away from the danger a little bit. So I can attack these ruin walls? Does that work with grenades too? I don't remember if it said grenade or not, or if it was just lancers and tanks. I think it was just lancers and tanks. Oh well. I'll at least face the enemies so that if they come after me I can shoot them, but I am kind of stuck in the open. I was trying to save the character, and then also trying to escape being shot. And those two combined to me being in bad shape. Poor Jan. What's rough is the moment I take control of him, he'll likely get shot more. So I don't think I can even control him. He just has to sit there and get shot for a while, I think. See, what's the hitbox in this thing? Is it just this? Oh, it's just this tiny shape in the middle. A bunch of the area doesn't count. So right here, please. There we go. It's a tense situation made more tense by the fact that every time I shoot, there's a dice roll involved of whether or not it's going to work.
Here we go.
Alright, down to the last shot. And then I have to get to a safer location so that Lancer's not looking at my butt, hopefully. Alright, come on. There we go. And there's that giant... Is that giant gun gonna kill me if I'm behind it too? Okay, rotate.
My legs aren't listening to me.
I'm not really sure what to do here, honestly. I'm trying not to put my weakness towards the Lancer. I feel like no gun on this thing should be able to shoot me at this angle, but I don't really know what's gonna happen next. There's a few new elements I haven't dealt with in this mission, so I think there's a certain element of trial and error involved in figuring out how to handle it. They're asking for reinforcements that I honestly just have to ignore their foot soldiers. I don't think I can spare CP to do anything about their foot soldiers. Wait, he's blowing up the ruin walls. Why would he blow up the ruin walls? Oh, hey.
That main cannon is lethal. There must be a way to stop that thing.
Welks, look at that!
What are those? They're sticking up out of the top of the tank.
They're radiators. Heat sinks for dissipating the temperature of the Ragnite fuel cell. They must be using them to cool the cannon after firing it. Welks, if we destroy them, it could greatly upset the tank's function and stability.
Alright, let's try it. We just need to get to those radiators after the cannon fires.
They're positioned atop the tank, so ground units will need to climb the ladders.
Okay, we've got to take out the guns and get troops onto that tank.
So I was right. I just figured it out too fast or something. So I wonder if this happening is based on me. Is this happening because I did damage to the tank, or is it happening because that just happens on turn 3? Is what I'm wondering. Jan, no. Oh, he's still alive technically, but his chances seem kind of low. Ah, that one turret probably can't target him. So, Rosie. Wow. Okay. She's getting away with being really vulnerable more than I expected her to. Oh, there goes Juno. That bodes poorly. Yeah, that's not good if I want her to not die. I should have moved her to cover, but I'm so starved for CP every turn that I didn't feel like I had the opportunity to. But now, if I don't save her, she'll die. I just figured somebody should try to guard the main base. I still have reserves, right? Yeah, because we sent the sniper back. I'll send Marina back in. She'll revive the downed recon, and together the two of them can take cover and defend the base from incomers, hopefully. Alicia? Where are you right now? Oh, you fell off the tank? Why'd you fall off? No one was there to knock you off, were they? Maybe the game doesn't. Maybe the game can't handle collision of moving objects, so it just dumps them on the ground because it doesn't know how else to handle it. So, come on. Did I do it good? Yay! Oh, the other one's closed.
That leaves 2 radiators. Keep it up, Sevens!
Lieutenant, squads 1 and 3 have suffered heavy losses out east. I'm pulling them out.
Welkin, it's me, Valdio. I'm sorry, but we couldn't do a thing against her. She had a spiral lance and shield. They were the arms of a Valkyria, Welkin.
It's likely her unit will be arriving there soon, as backup. Do not, I repeat, do not engage her. Now hurry up and stop that tank.
Understood. We need those radiators out now, Sevens!
So I take it we're totally going to engage her then, is what's going to happen. Alright, well I can't do anything else here, so I'll just stop my turn. Yeah, I'm sure she'll be coming soon, so we need to finish this guy off. He's taken apparently 0 damage, but the radiator's blown up, so maybe the radiator's blowing up is just the whole fight. But this last turret needs to go down before people can go up there. But also they're closed now, which means that I can't really... If they're closed, that means I can't blow them up anyway, right? Man, tank maneuvering is weirdly awkward in this game. Come on, just trying to get right up in there if I can. Hello. Just gotta make sure I get this aim right, you know what I mean? Fuck you, turret. Alright. So the good news is it has no turrets attached to it. The bad news is, it's still a giant tank. So while it's not gonna get... I believe it's gonna get no... Yeah, it's not going to get any attacks of opportunity, no interception fire now, because of its turrets being gone, but it still has 2 giant missiles, which are... Those 2 guns are the 2 locations where I was warned not to stop my vehicles and stuff in, because they're going to try to shoot me from those spots. So I guess now I just have to wait, more or less. Can I move? What am I stuck on? Does it drain my, my action? I wonder if it does. It probably does drain my actions when I'm stuck, which is also a bummer, because I'm just trying to move around. Ah, fuck it. I'm about to play as this character twice anyway, so let's just let this turn end, and I'll come back with another boom. Take out that shock trooper, and then there's no more people trying to shoot my guys when they maneuver, and then they can freely do their actions. That's adorable, by the way. He thinks he's gonna do something about this. Boom! You deserve that. Let's see. Poor Jan. The sniper up there and the lancer. Let's see, right now... Gonna want to back up to try to get out of the cannon range. And I failed completely. Well, the cannon shouldn't be able to shoot my radiator from there, at least. Let's see, the other guys... The character down here isn't here yet, right? Yeah, because I summoned them this turn, so they need the time to show up. Shock Trooper is injured. But may still need to go for it. I need to get out of the cannon range, or she's just going to get taken down regardless. Maybe I can maneuver behind something. Hut! You deserve this. 11. That should still work out. There we go. Yeah, she doesn't have the AP to take the base, but at least the enemy that was shooting her is down. Yep, I should spend the CP. The front cannon had less range, if I remember correctly, so it shouldn't be able to target me. And if I occupy this base, we don't have reinforcements coming in. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna have to take cover at this point and try to heal. There's nothing else keeping her alive. Now if somebody else goes for this base, at least they'll get shot at by Rosie. And I believe they said that you get shot if you stop in the tank's range, so I assume that means it shoots at the beginning of its turn and only at the beginning of its turn. So right now none of my characters should be in danger from the tank, because they're not... Actually, technically the Largo might be in danger over there, because of its semicircle attack. Oh crap, they might be able to shoot 5 different characters with its back cannon, because doesn't it have a giant semicircle behind it? I'll have to hope there's line of sight problems. There are some ruins here that might block them. I obviously can't move everyone, so they're going to have to be stuck that way for now. The question here is, what's the most useful thing to do? There's a sniper I could shoot at with somebody. There's the Lancer. I think getting Alicia going might be the best option, honestly. Because she can at least cover ground. So she might be able to reach one of the human opponents. Obviously the radiators she's by is already taken out anyway.
Try to keep your heads down.
Oh, didn't quite make it as far as I was kind of hoping. But at least I can do this. There we go, and she's invincible, so she can't actually die if she goes down, thankfully. So I'm kind of willing to take the risk, because I can easily just replace her with another scout at the end of the mission. I don't think there's any downside to Alicia going down in combat, actually. And from this position, she'll... Oh yeah, have her face that character, she'll do interception fire on their Lancer. We'll have to see who their tank shoots. I obviously can't evacuate everybody, because my whole party's more or less in its range at this point. Ooh, I could go after the Lancer with this right.
My turn, okay?
I kind of got stuck in tank brain with the 2 CP per turn thing. I can totally just use her twice and just go like, haha, headshot to the head. You deserve that. Alright. That's basically their entire army? Actually, is that their entire army? I think that's every soldier they have on the board. The place where they were requesting reinforcements has been taken out. So now it's just the tank and whatever it shoots during its turn, and nothing else. Which is probably going to be Alicia, because she's just standing out here, but I'll try to run forward a little bit. Hit. That's the furthest I can take it. Alright. We'll see what happens. He's out of... Is he completely out of armor? Yeah, that's his whole... He has no reinforcements. And he obliterates tanks by... He obliterates my armies by running them over. Yeah, reinforcements cancelled. So what does their tank do in a turn? If it has no guns, can it even perform actions? Is it... Or is it going to start firing its cannon like 5 times per turn? Because that'll be bad. It didn't shoot. Does that mean it's going to shoot at the end of its turn? Because then I'm really in trouble. Oh, there it goes. Well, shit.
Sorry, everyone. I don't think I can.
Welp. I guess I'll check how long ago that save was that I made. Oh yeah, it was back when I first tested throwing grenades in the vent, and I couldn't. That'll be fun to go back to. Well, knowing what I do now, the smartest thing to do is just to take control of the Edelweiss right away. At this point in the fight. Hey guys, hi everyone. And so what I'm gonna do is come over here and just try to directly target the turret that's going to shoot Rosie, and then Rosie will be in less risk of getting murdered. Ooh, 1 shot to kill. Right, because it's already wounded. Fantastic. And whatever happens, I'm going to want to make sure that it faces this direction at the end of the turn so it doesn't get 1 shot by the enemy tank. And now Rosie is going to run for it. Is she out of range of the other turret altogether? Hasn't targeted her yet. I'm still going to try to run for it. And then she's going to try to take over the enemy base. Incoming shots. You deserve this. Whew! I was nervous about that dice roll, but it worked out. Alright, that guy's down. We're gonna want to use her again anyway, though. Because we don't want those reinforcements coming in. I don't remember if they got ordered this turn or next turn. The timeline gets a little confusing when you go back to an old save point. This appears to be what, like, the definition, though, of a save frequently type mission. I may want to save every turn so that if I abruptly fail, I can try to fix it afterwards. That's the type of thing that happens when you introduce a giant super boss enemy in the field. Let's see. Let's work on the next vent. So as of right now, yeah, their vents are not open yet, so Rosie can't, not Rosie, Alicia can't take out their turret. There we go. One more action, then we may want to retreat. There we go. Where do I go from here, really? That's the problem. Guess at the very least I'm going to want to retreat into a position where the Lancer can't see my weak spot. Holy shit, the physics of this thing are so weird sometimes. Ah, I didn't even move. God damn it. Alright, well, we're just going to have to live with that. Yeah, I'm generally not happy with trying to control the tank in any sort of precise fashion, because just trying to move it a little bit drains your meter, and you can't really control when it doesn't quite interpret the actions the way you meant for it to. I could try to move the tank again, or I could hope that it's going to be done with me. I feel like I've got to take care of all these reinforcements or we're just going to be in trouble. Let's send Juno in. Juno can sneak up on some of these guys without even being noticed by them yet. Especially this shock trooper that's gonna shoot at people otherwise. Hello, headshot. This is way better than that time that I had to just stand still and got shot by everybody. Are you feeling empowered, Juno? Alright. Next I'm gonna shoot this guy. And then I'm gonna run back to the base and take cover. Which is hopefully within my CP requirements? Hopefully. One shot. Ooh, nice. Not much ambiguity about what's gonna happen there. Alright.
Enemy neutralized.
So the threats to my soldiers are down for the most part. There's just the threat to my there's just the threat that they pose to my tank. But we'll have to see what happens. Either way, we're only one turn away from my last save, so we'll see how it works out.
These my words and no victory.
I'm at least happy that my tank's weak spot's not just directly facing their tank like last time. I made the mistake of thinking that they shot at the beginning of their turn. There goes the ruin wall. There's the open vent. Oh, Largo. That's not too bad. Largo's undercover, so it doesn't work that well. Oh yeah, Largo's pretty far away, actually. Uh-oh. Ooh. Alright, yeah, we'll get our Lancer in there. I mean, no, sorry, our engineer. Oop. Body damage. I don't know how well the, I wonder if you have to repair the body and the treads separately. Is he gonna take a third shot? Yeah, he is. Alright. It's not good, but at least I have an engineer local. In fact, I have two of them. Largo, no! You've done so much this mission. You missed like 3 times, then I stopped using you. It was exhilarating. Alright. Herbert's nice and close to the, he's close to the tank and should not have to enter... I think he won't have to enter the, that one cannon's range. Yeah. That sound. Sounds like somebody was aiming a gun at me, frankly. Alright. Repaired.
Thank you.
Oh! It's body and tread damage, and it was almost 100% successful. Okay. Well, I guess you're done. Congratulations. It was Engineers are powerful in this game. I always find myself thinking that if I take significant damage, that the engineers are going to have a lot of work on their hands fixing it up. But no, they tend to get the job almost entirely done in one go. Alright, let's get that grenade up there again. Now the vents are open, so I guess I need to slow him down as much as I can so that I can successfully grenade him in the vent 3 times while waiting for the vents to open every 3 turns or so. The waiting part's the rough part, because blowing up the radiators and blowing up the turrets on it is easy. And now they're talking about how doomed we are. I totally called that character being Valkyr. Not exactly subtle, it's a Japanese game, and the enemies of the Valkyr have dark hair, and the character shows up with white hair. That seems important for some reason, and red eyes and stuff like that. It's like, oh, look. Turns out that guy's also a member of that group. Crazy. I'm just gonna run for it for a bit. Get to a better position. Can I go over that? I can crouch here at least. Here we go. She can't do that again anyway, so I might as well just get her away from the tank. Get her behind something. Alright, there's a turret up there. It has full health. So at minimum it'll take Largo 3 shots to kill it if he doesn't mess up. So it probably makes the most sense just to use the Edelweiss, especially since I probably have to move the Edelweiss anyway to get them out of danger. Before I do that, yeah, I'm actually going to use Alicia again. Let's take out the Lancer so I know that he's not behind me. And then Alicia might even revisit the... No. I was thinking of revisiting going to the base with our other recon, but it makes sense to keep her relatively local so that next time the vents come up, she's in range. So I don't know exactly where he'll be located at that point. Just go as far as I can with my given AP, and then crouch again. So now we're more or less back in the previous situation of having no remaining enemies left. But just having to not get killed by this tank next turn, if I can avoid it. Hey, buddy. I don't know if the tank can obliterate the Edelweiss, and I don't know how well I can keep my Edelweiss out of his attack range. But if I can keep my radiator from facing the shot, then I'm sure the engineer can probably repair it. Unless he literally one-shots the Edelweiss when it's not even a weak spot, which would be that'd be rough to deal with. Because you have to kind of predict where he's going to be positioned. Let's see. I think my controls get messed up more when I rotate the camera. If I keep the camera facing perfectly forward with the vehicle, like I think the direction of the shot, I think the directions make more sense. Let's get the weak spot away. Alright. I position myself somewhere where he can't currently shoot me, and we'll see what happens after he moves. Am I out of AP now? Not quite. But I'm out of things to shoot with my characters now. And, oh yeah. These guys up here aren't in a base right now. They spawn kind of in the middle of nowhere when I spawned them. So I can't even like make them retreat. Alright. I wonder where I want these characters to go. Like what the smart thing is to do with all these people. I'm in the awkward position right now where I just literally don't have enemies to attack. So the thing to do then would be to use the... Yeah. We want to take control of the Lancer. And we want to go find some ruins that I can knock over. Like that one. Anything I can knock over. Let's see. Get up there. So if I knock this over, it'll delay him. There we go. Although I think he shot it regardless. So I don't know if it really mattered that I was knocking him down or not. But I'll still do it. I've got the CP to spend. It gives me something useful to do. So that's now knocked down in front of the path. Yeah, it makes sense that I probably want to spend the time shooting down all 3 of them then. That'll delay him for a turn, and then Alicia will be in range when it's time to go. Can I go over this? No? Alright. Well, we're gonna use this spot with Alicia to stay safe. Go shoot this guy. Don't miss.
Die for me, sweetie.
Die for me, sweetie. Could take the 3rd one out. Yeah, might as well do that. There's reinforcements incoming. By the way, let's go ahead and save again. This seems like it's going to be a big fight, so I'm just going to make multiple saves so that whenever I do quite possibly lose again, I don't have to start too much over. So next I'm going to take out the 3rd wall, and hopefully that'll delay it for as long as possible. The reason I'm taking them all out at once instead of saving my CP is that they talked about reinforcements coming in, and I don't know when that's going to happen, but I'd like to have all my characters available for that if that happens. I would have been blown away if I somehow managed to miss that. I think I was taking up pretty much the whole circle. Alright, crouch. Good luck, everybody. Alright, let's see what's left of people after this. Preferably, we don't die. The biggest risk is obviously our tank. I suppose it's adorable they're all trying, but no. They're trying hard, too. If that was literally any other unit I've ever encountered in the game, they'd be so dead right now. That was so much ongoing fire. Oh wow, that was his whole turn. So for now, no one took damage. The Edelweiss is there. My base is secure. The enemy just flat out doesn't have any units for me to worry about. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and summon in some dudes. Marina. Did I just cancel it on accident? Oh, the roster's full, that's all I can summon. I figure we should put a sniper at the base. One way or another, someone's gonna try to attack the base at some point in the future, besides what's going on right now. I'm gonna say we probably want to move Rosie away from the incoming tank. Try to avoid getting people wiped out. At this point, my remaining AP is probably just gonna be spent maneuvering units.
We aren't sure of its capabilities. Please be careful.
I meant to be a little bit more behind the wall than that. Probably still not gonna be in line of sight of its tank, of the tank attack. Because at the moment, it has no vulnerable spots for me to attack. But it just doesn't make sense to have all these characters hanging out up here. Especially since there's reinforcements coming, I'm going to want to take these 2 characters in particular and get them away from the risk of whatever might come next. I want to get everyone back into maneuverable locations. For the moment, yeah, I can tell from here it's not currently open.
Don't let that tank through.
So I'll just spend CP maneuvering units around.
Just watch this.
Try to get this guy to at least the other spot. There we go, climb right over. Let's just run in a straight line to the trench. And I'll hopefully make it in one action. There we go. That should make him comparatively safer. Yeah, being up here worries me. I don't know where the reinforcements are coming from. Oh wait, they said reinforcements from the east? I think that's where they said the fight was happening off camera. So maybe they'll come from that. Either way, yeah, it seems like they'll be coming from the north-ish part of the map. The temple kind of blocks off the central part. So sending people back towards the base is my best chance as far as I can tell. Yeah, that's more or less what I'm going for now. The base is still defended. We're summoning in a sniper to help out there if anyone shows up. Everyone else is in the center right now. Let's go ahead and move the tank so he's not directly behind the guy, because that's how you get targeted. Let's see. Keep his front facing forward so that when they do move, they can't turn around and shoot me in the weak spot. But I can't make it very far. I think just hanging out right next to it's the best I can do. Am I getting stuck? This is probably the best I can do. He can't. He shouldn't be able to target me until he goes past me, and at which point he has to shoot me in the front. And I'm hoping he can't kill me that way. Yeah. So we're just passing time until those vents open up again, or until something else happens. That Valkyr. I'm sure she's probably going to be in some sort of crazy god mode, right? Who are you using that order on, game? There's no units to use it on. Not the ruin wall. Oh, there's the vent. Okie dokie, that's number 2. So I'll just go ahead and grab, this should be Alicia right over there. There's my sniper. I'll move her behind cover. Look at all that CP we got. As long as he... Especially if he stands still like this, I'll have a lot of AP. I'll have a lot of CP stored up, so we won't have to worry too much about having it available later. So when something finally does happen, I think both. Oh wow, it's gonna be a mess actually. When something finally happens, because I assume the Valkyrie is gonna show up in this fight and not be like an exterior story element. At that point, because we have so few units doing anything right now, both teams should actually have a ton of CP.
Lord Maximilian.
Cobalt flames of the Valkyrur. Smite our foes! All forces, there stands Gallia! Claim her!
Troops have arrived. If the reports are true, we can't beat it. Everyone, focus on that last radiator.
Yep, as expected. She's showing up, and she seems to be in pure god mode. It looks like a force of maybe 6 units. Alicia might be able to approach, but I don't expect her to be able to make it there. I assume the last event is still going to be closed, so we have to wait for it to open one last time, but the fight will be close to being over at that point. An obvious concern is going to be whether or not the boss is, the vent should be closed, right? Yeah. A concern is going to be whether or not the boss is, how aggressive their enemy's going to be, their Valkyr. Oh, I can't see past this ledge. Awkward. Here we go. There's a scout.
Personal.
A little personal.
Sweet dreams.
Yeah, she could get some serious work done here. Let's go ahead and just give her a few commands. And I'll try to run back on my last turn. This is, yep. This is shot number 2. I have 1 more to go before I have to actually leave. There she is. Yep, no indication whatsoever that I can even hurt her. No shots to kill at all. Oh, a Lancer. Yeah, I don't want you shooting my tank. Anything that can threaten our primary objective is going to be bad for me. Nice. There's some good luck. Let's see. One way or another, I should be clear for 1 more turn. Yeah, we'll stay put. But I might be able to bring an engineer over. Oh yeah, I can probably reach them with an engineer. What's that? Oh, that's just Selvaria. Okay. I thought that was a siege weapon to worry about. Kenazar the Lion. Freaky. Well, we have a lot of CP. I might be able to get Nadine over there. Oh, I should have taken my 1 more shot first. What the fuck? Oh god.
I'm so sorry.
Well, nothing prepared me for that. She shoots magical long-range lasers at an incredible length and just wipes people out. Well, I guess it's a good thing she hasn't noticed me yet. From here I can only see like one more guy. Shots to kill. Is there really 3? No, 1. Come on. Yep, the luck held out. That's 3 units down.
Sweet dreams.
Unfortunately, they have a super soldier, so that's worrying. I'm kind of caught in the open because of CP problems. Oh man. Didn't know that was gonna happen necessarily. Let's see. If I keep my distance, I might be able to pick her back up. Just to keep her safe. Oh shit, that's not good. Woohoo! Alright, I'm down to 11 hit points. That's not good. So even when they're not hitting me, I still take massive damage. Wow. So this is a full-on ridiculous, like, boss fight level absurdity. And the fact that I just left the base might be really bad for us, but I can't do much else for my team right now. So I can't get to Nadine to save them because they're in the open, where that character's gonna die, basically. Best I can probably do is go take cover behind ruins so she doesn't get line of sight on us. Because right now she could probably obliterate us during our turn. So I think the best move I have is to try to hide behind walls. I hope. That's my goal, at least. Unfortunately, we have to deal with a situation where that guy's on one side of us and she's on the other side. Oh wait, but he has a restricted cone in front of him of where he can shoot. It's behind him, he has a giant semicircle, but in front of him it's not actually a very good radius. So I can probably make this work. Just try to keep out of line of sight here. I'm basically just stalling, because if I can survive like a couple more turns, then his weak spot will be exposed and we can take him out. So I'm just trying to avoid having permanent death of several soldiers, because this character could just obliterate them from a range. And I can't do much about that as far as I can tell, so I'm gonna move. And see if I can avoid detection by hiding behind ruins. One last guy. Well, Largo can't die permanently anyway. That's the good news. So I can let him stay put, and it won't be that big of a deal. Let's see, Juno. Jan at least has more hit points. I might be able to risk this, but I don't know if I can really take it. Am I about to take damage from behind a wall? No. Oh shit, that was my whole turn. Damn. His restricted ability is rough. Just a little further. Ah, I'm fucked. Best I can do right now is just mash the B button and try to end the turn as fast as possible. Quickly. Yeah, I'm not getting away. Alright, I might have just doomed him instead. Shit. Well, there's no one currently dead. Oh, I can just take control of him again, though. Huh. Take that, AI. Alright. So now for the scary part. I'm gonna move the sniper too. Oh god, she has so little! I just want to break line of sight at least. That's the best I can do. Ah, shit. I'm just trying to prepare for the worst because I don't really know what the boss is gonna... I don't really know what she can do and what her turn looks like. But I know they have a lot of CP, so I'm trying to hide people if I can that I think can die permanently. Because we just have to bide our time for a couple turns and then we can expose the vent. And as far as I know, they haven't changed the victory condition, so that should still make me win. Dear Lord, that is every point. Buddha, 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 Buddha. I just actually read the onomatopoeia on the screen, and it's really funny to me. Buddha, 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 Buddha. That was nice. Less damage than I was expecting, though, honestly. What does her turn look like, and how many times does she she can attack the Edelweiss? Or is that just the camera they're showing me right now? Where's she? Uh-oh. Largo! Yeah, that was kind of expected. Thankfully, he should be invulnerable. I don't think I can lose Largo. Oh god, how many axes is she gonna get? Is she gonna go kill the Edelweiss? I'm a little worried how you even account for a character that could move that many times. Because she just crossed the whole map and she one-shots people. Do I get one? Do I get a Valkyr? Hey! It took effort to come all the way down here to attack him. Oh wow. She practically got to kill him back though. Is she gonna get nope. No extra turn. My biggest advantage right now is that the game often doesn't use up all their CP, so their turn might just end early. But I seriously don't know what to do about the blue-haired girl that just obliterates everybody. I don't know what the strategy is to deal with that, really. Are they all gonna go straight for Alicia? Oh, he almost walked into the tank. That would have been so satisfying. Oh, there it goes. Thank you. So if I take control of the tank right now, does blue-haired girl obliterate me? I assume that if she's facing that direction and the vents pop up, that Alicia can actually run behind her and not get detected, I hope. All these shots that they're taking. Well, that was a mistake. Thanks for going down, Canazar the Lion. Yeah, they're kind of suiciding on covering fire. I mean, interception fire. Rosie can take it. Oh, interesting. They were able to shoot me, but Rosie just has a wall. Rosie can't see them. Uh-oh. Not Herbert. He's significantly less capable of fighting back in this situation. And Rosie unfortunately didn't get any interception fire there, apparently. I could always do it myself. Hey, cut it out. Oh. Herbert. They're having very quick little animations where no one gets to respond in time, it looks like. Holy crap, they're giving him all the CP. Nice. An actual dodge. Finish him. As deserved. A lot of characters going down, though. Surprisingly, Jan's okay. I thought that him being in the open meant he was going to go down for sure. But he can be rescued. I mean, Herbert can be rescued. Are the vents open yet? The vents are still not open, are they? Ah, so one more turn of being obliterated by these guys.
Ready to move out.
Juno, let's just go pick this guy up real quick.
Medic!
Poor guy.
It's gonna be all right. Leave it to me.
Keep fighting. Do you hear me?
They've been evacuated. I wonder if I should just sort of sit around for a turn. Oh, both my engineers are down. No one can repair the Edelweiss. That's bad. That is bad. Let's kind of peek my head out to scout. Oh, fuck you. Wow, she is jumpy. So no one's going to be saving... Yeah, no one is going to be saving Largo, because if you set foot out there, she immediately whips around and attacks you. She has good line of sight. She can target me all the way back here. So at this point, I basically just have to hope the Edelweiss doesn't go down, I guess. Is the best I can do. Maybe I'll do another save real quick. I mean, at this point, we just have to wait another turn. There's no... Here.
You
I'll use Jan real quick to see if you can spot anyone around here. Back out here where she isn't. Because if there's any other units on the board, I want to snipe them or something. Oh! Just so we don't have to worry about anyone else. But I don't think... I think at the moment we're just down to these guys. Oh no, I'm not going to make it behind cover, am I? Tragedy. Well, I've got all the AP, I got all the CP in the world with not much to do with it, so I'll just go ahead and move them till they're behind something. There we go. I pretty much plan on just putting some people behind sandbags and otherwise just ending the turn. Because otherwise I don't know what else I'm going to do. The only enemy units are invincible right now. Let's see. No one's getting to Largo. Gino and Alicia and Rosie are doing okay. I'll get Rosie behind a wall again. Because she's out in the open. And she's going to get shot by the tank at that rate. There we go. Alright, best of luck, Edelweiss, and I sincerely hope that Silvaria goes somewhere else next turn so I can have a straight shot for the boss, because I think they're about... Yeah, they should be about to summon. And what do we have here? We have a sniper. We have 2 scouts. We need to defend this one way or another, so let's go ahead and summon a... shock trooper. Can I summon any more? We already have a sniper. I can double up on shock troopers. Why not? There we go. So next turn we'll have some shock troopers so that if anything else happens in this fight where they attack my base, I'll have more. I have people that are pretty equipped for using covering fire to wipe people out. What's gonna happen? That's a lot of CP. They generate a lot of CP for people that don't have that many units, really. Alright, Silvaria, what kind of nonsense are you gonna pull? This should be the turn where the vents open, if I'm counting correctly. So, oh, cool, and he rotated just right where the Edelweiss doesn't take a shot, so it all comes down to what kind of crazy stuff Silvaria pulls for a turn. She's invincible and guarding the tank. God damn it. That's her whole turn? Are the vents coming up? What's happening? Oh, reinforcements, yeah. The vents aren't open, right? I'm not crazy? I really wish I could look at it more directly from here. I don't think they're open. I think I still have to keep waiting. I hope I'm not miscounting or something. Let's see, can I see it from here at all? I see 2 burning spots, but I don't see any open vents. I would like to just go check it out and scout it, but Silvaria is out there and just obliterating stuff. Which means I kind of don't know what's going on. It's rough that her line of sight doesn't seem to matter, because that means that you can't scout very well. I guess I'll investigate with the Edelweiss. Oh cool, she can't hurt me at all. That's encouraging. Her covering fire is apparently non-damaging. Alright, so... weak spots on this guy are somewhere. Radiator right there. Looks pretty close to me. Alright. Well, I could always block this lady. Maybe that'll restrict your line of sight. I don't know what else to do at this point. Oh! Actually, no joke, that restricting line of sight might have been effective. I might be able to go save Largo. I don't know, it just feels like the right thing to do. Uh-oh. Oh, no, Alicia! Okay, never mind. I call quits. Let me back up. Alright, well, let's go ahead and just heal myself, which is free at this point, because you get 1 per turn. And yeah, I guess I'll just bide my time and wait for the vents. There's just nothing else to do. It feels weird not having anything to do. But I don't think there's any actions to take right now. There's no enemy units that I can hurt. So it's just waiting and hoping that Selvaria doesn't murder a bunch of people. Did somebody take damage from that? Is that the sound of somebody taking damage? Don't see anyone over there. Okay, the back of it's glowing. That must mean that the radiator's open, right? Let's test to see if I can shoot it with my tank. Yeah, it's open. Let's see if I can mortar it, because everyone else can't really reach it from here. I can't aim that high with the mortar. Okay, then. Next best idea, then. Oh, god damn it. Come on. I'm just trying to get in Selvaria's way for line of sight. Goddamn tanks. Alright. I'm blocking Selvaria as best I can. That hopefully means that I can now make my way up there. I'll send Alicia, because if she goes down, we've already confirmed she comes back. Whereas if I'm wrong about what I'm doing right now, then Juno could die. So let's see. There should be the back. Is there a ladder on the back? Yeah, that's the last one. Alrighty. What a weird mission. Get up right in there. Good. Don't mess up on me. Good. You deserved that. Did we win?
All right, that's the last of the radiators. Ah, presumptuous little vermin.
Your Grace, are you all right?
Fine. The tank itself is perfectly intact, though not for long at this rate.
Understood. I'll be there momentarily, sir.
The enemy tank has been damaged. That should also impair its defenses, Sevens. Everybody, concentrate fire on that tank. Take it down!
Oh. Oh, we're still shooting it. Okay. I kind of thought it was just gonna end. Let's get you behind a wall or something, just in case. Alright. Maybe it's time to just go into Edelweiss mode. Taking rear damage to the radiator now. Let's try to rotate. Alright. How's this gonna work out? Time to kill question mark. Let's try it. Shit. Less than effective, especially for the CP cost. Alright. Oh no, and I moved my Lancers back. That was not the best call, was it?
Here we go.
Alright. We'll just keep moving. My goal right now is to not be directly in front of the tank. For the obvious part. I'm giving it all she's got, Captain. Am I doing less damage? Am I missing out on a weak spot I'm supposed to be shooting at?
Here we go.
Gotta rotate. Yep. Alright, now my weak spot is not facing him. It's more or less the best I can go for right now. I don't know, there's no 2 kill count, so I don't have an idea of what the best pots are to shoot. Well, he's half dead. The question is, can the Edelweiss survive a shot? Maybe worth questioning whether I can get Jan into range. Pretty good line of sight, more or less. Uh-oh. Oh no, Jan. Okay. Ah, fuck. Damn it. The semi-real-time elements are not doing me favors right now. Yep, I shot the rock in front of me. That was worth it. I did it. Woo! That did not pan out the way I was hoping it would. Alright, let's just stick with the tank. I can get a few more shots off. Anti-armor's is infinite. And if I survive this one turn, we're good to go.
Entering combat.
There we go. I suppose it makes sense. I might as well back up a little more too, just in case. Alright. Let's go ahead and just add another save to the collection. I've gone far enough. There we go. Alright. Good luck. We've got to be close now, right? A few more shots and we win, right? There's no enemy troops left. Oh, is Alicia gonna get shot now? Alicia's probably in trouble. Oh, Edelweiss is taking hits. Not too bad, though. It's the rear cannon instead of the front one. So I think that makes me a little safer. Is that their whole turn? Oh, cool. Okay, we got this. We are now good to go. Die. Batomys? I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce it. Soon I won't have to know because it will be gone. Take this. Yes? Good? Yes. It's covered in fire. I killed every unit.
Batomys, lost to this rabble.
Your Grace, are you injured?
Silvaria, plans for the Marmota must be adjusted to account for these failures.
In due time, Grace. You're in danger here. My men will see you to safety.
Yes! We managed to beat that thing back!
Nice work out there, Lieutenant. I've sent the rest of the Eastern team to join you there.
Welks, the enemy forces have begun to retreat.
Then it's our turn to advance. Don't let Maximilian get away!
Hey, I got a B. That's not bad. I don't think I've ever gotten an A, so that's the best I can hope for.
She deflected a tank shell.
Such power.
I see Gallia's peasant army has the will to win. All units, retreat! Protect His Grace at all costs!
Hey, we beat it. Alright, A Legend Reborn.
We drove the Empire back, but not without sustaining heavy casualties ourselves.
We never thought the commander of the entire Imperial force would be there.
Not just the commander. Maximilian had that woman with him. What was she? I can't believe she's human.
In her hands borne cobalt lance and shield, therewith to strike down all man's arrows.
What?
One account of the Valkyrur describes them in those terms.
You can't mean that she... But they existed thousands of years ago. If they'd survived, we'd know.
I'm not saying I'd buy all the legends either. I realize that it sounds a little crazy.
But what we saw out there could only have been the Valkyria of legend.
I know.
Chapter 8. The Woodland Snare.
I was gonna say, I wonder how we could have not known about her in advance if she's fighting, if she's supposedly actively on the battlefield with their leader, but there might not ever be survivors, judging by how that went.